the ephemeral peak, life's designed to take it all away. Life, in its relentless march, seems engineered to grant us peaks, moments of triumph, vitality, and clarity, only to orchestrate their gradual or sudden dissolution. This is not a conspiracy of malice, but a fundamental rhythm of existence woven into the fabric of biology, time, and circumstance. To reach a peak is to stand on a summit, but the descent is inevitable, shaped by forces both within and beyond our control. The ascent to the peak in youth, life feels like an upward trajectory. The body is resilient, the mind sharp, and opportunities seem boundless. We build careers, relationships, identities, stacking achievements like stones in a cairn. Society celebrates these moments: the promotion, the marriage, the birth of a child, the personal record in a marathon. Each milestone feels like a permanent marker of progress, a step toward an enduring state of having it all. Yet, even in these moments, the seeds of impermanence are sown. The body begins its slow betrayal, cells dividing less perfectly with each passing year. The mind, while agile, starts to bear the weight of responsibilities and regrets. The peak is not a plateau but a fleeting vantage point. The design of descent, life's design, ensures that nothing remains at its zenith. This is not cruelty but a consequence of entropy and change. Consider the following mechanisms. Biological decline. From the mid-20s onward, the human body begins to lose its peak capacities. Muscle mass diminishes, cognitive processing slows, and recovery from injury takes longer. By middle age, even the fittest among us notice the creak of joints and the fog of fatigue. This is not failure but the body adhering to its programmed obsolescence. Time's erosion. Achievements fade in relevance. The career-defining project that once earned accolades becomes outdated. Relationships, even the strongest, face the wear of routine or the rupture of betrayal. Time dilutes the intensity of what once felt eternal. Circumstance and chance, external forces, economic shifts, accidents, loss can strip away what was painstakingly built. A market crash erases wealth. A diagnosis upends plans. A loved one's departure leaves a void. These are not personal vendettas but the chaotic indifference of the universe. The psychological shift. As we age, the lens through which we view our peaks changes. What once seemed monumental may feel trivial in hindsight. The ego that reveled in success learns humility, often through failure or loss. This introspection, while wisdom's cradle, can make past triumphs feel hollow. The cultural narrative society amplifies this cycle by glorifying youth and achievement while sidelining the inevitability of decline. Media idolizes the prodigy, the disruptor, the peak performer, creating an illusion that such states are sustainable. Aging, failure, or retreat are rarely celebrated, leaving us ill-equipped for the descent. We are taught to chase the peak but not how to release it. Yet some cultures offer counterpoints. In Japanese aesthetics, wabi-sabi embraces imperfection and transience, finding beauty in the weathered and the fleeting. Stoic philosophy, too, urges acceptance of what cannot be controlled, preparing us for life's takings. These perspectives suggest that while life may strip away the tangible, it offers intangible gains: resilience, perspective, grace if we choose to embrace them. The inevitability of loss. To live is to lose. The peak, whether physical, professional, or emotional, is a loan, not a possession. The athlete's prime fades, the artist's muse wanes, the lover's passion cools. Even memories, those final bastions of our peaks, blur with time. This is life's design: to give, to elevate, and then to reclaim. But loss is not the whole story. In the space left by what is taken, there is room for reinvention. The executive who loses their empire may find solace in mentoring. The aging body, no longer swift, may discover joy in slower, deliberate movement. The heart, broken by love's departure, learns to love differently, perhaps more deeply. Embracing the cycle. To rail against life's takings is to fight the tide. Instead, we might see the peak and its loss as two sides of the same coin. The beauty of a summit lies in its brevity. The value of a triumph is in its fragility. Life's design is not to punish but to teach that nothing lasts, and in that truth there is freedom. To live well is to savor the peak without clinging to it, to descend with dignity, and to find meaning in the valleys. For while life takes, it also reshapes, offering new peaks, smaller perhaps, but no less profound if we are willing to climb again.